power is just the same as Ray. All right. Now let's get to some good news. Armor Wars is starting their filming in 2025, and Sam Rockwell's a rumor that he is back as Justin Hammer. I'm not gonna lie, my tone has actually changed towards the Armor Wars movie, mostly because I just rewatched Iron Man 2,
I
and
just rewatched Iron Man.
really, yeah, and
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see Don Cheadle back. I actually miss Don Cheadle as freaking War Machine. And I can't wait to see just a movie of War Machine just busting heads and knocking people out, and I'm really excited for that to continue. And also want to talk about this, guys. I know that we've been hard on Ironheart because a lot of us aren't really the big fans of the Ironheart show. I do think that for Armor Wars, if you want to include Ironheart, I think this is the best project to include her in. I think you do what like if this is what you want to do, because I mean obviously she's going to be in this freaking movie. Let's be honest. I think you do what you did with Hawkeye and Kate, and you just put her under War Machine's wing and go that way, because Tony Stark is gone, so you need someone to be kind of taking the head on the technology. Even though it should have been his daughter, Morgan Stark, because it would have been a way better plot to the film, but it's whatever. She might still show up in the film. Who knows? But I am really excited, and with Sam Rockwell returning, because the whole plot of the movie is the fact that Tony Stark's tech is basically out for everyone, and so this is the perfect time for Sam to come back and mess with Tony Stark's stuff again. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to do.
Yeah, I am so excited for this movie. I have been from the get go, and the reason why I'm so stoked is Iron Man also has a great mythos. Okay, his whole world of engineering and innovating weapons for the U.S. and military purposes. It's such a big, large industry, and there are so many interesting characters in it within the MCU, of course. And when you watch Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3, they really shine. And I think both of those movies are underrated. And I think those, I know I'm talking a lot about underrated movies tonight, but those I think are also underrated just because Iron Man 1 set the bar so high. But I enjoyed both Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3. Obviously, 2 is better than 3, but and Justin Hammer is such a great villain. Obviously he wasn't the ultimate big bad, but in terms of like personality, he will add so much flavor to that movie, and I think that movie will shine. And I think the way to get people to like Ironheart is through this movie, because if you have Justin Hammer and you have War Machine in that movie, and then you bring in Ironheart, people are going to like Ironheart. That actor, and sometimes I felt like the attitude was a little too monotone, but like she also had personality. And the first time I saw Wakanda Forever, I actually liked her. I thought she was a cool character. So, the other thing here about Ironheart, it's like if you introduce characters in a movie that you didn't do the right thing in, like recast T'Challa, everyone's got a bad taste in their mouth. So I think this is the way to do it. Like, you can't always listen to the fan consensus online, because if you do, you're going to make decisions like not recasting T'Challa, okay? And you're going to make decisions that are poor decisions. Like, just keep in mind, a lot of people love to talk and they have no idea what they're talking about. So you can't just give all the fans what they asked for, because they asked to not recast T'Challa, and we're still feeling the effects of that.
Agreed. And I'll just say this, man. I remember when Quicksilver and Wanda were first brought up to be in Avengers Age of Ultron, and fans gave Marvel hell. I don't think you guys remember. Everybody was like, why are you guys putting mutants in the MCU when mutants aren't even canon? And what has Wanda grown to be in the MCU?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So, but the reason why they work, why? Because they're written well. They were written well. And so, at the end of the day, like, and I could probably speak for comic cuts as well. Like, as much as we aren't happy about the castings, shut us up. Make us regret what we said. Write the heck out of that character. Make it to where we might hate the casting, but she's so good in that movie that we can't even say it's trash. And that's that's kind of where I'm at, because as a fan of this stuff, we're not going to always agree with what's being said, but shut us up. Shut us all up. So that's kind of how I feel. The same way everybody was trashing Robert Pattinson's Batman, and what happened, bro? What happened? Everybody switched up.